simple question. I invite you to think of it, right? Elegantly and have the way you get bigger.
Thank you again, Madam. Count keep in your stride and avoid false filler. Say it after me. Take it in your stride and avoid false filler. Thank you. Grammarian, I can see you okay. So I'm here to exhaust your room. So our final role player is the timer for today. Our timer for today has been introduced. For one of time, Toastmaster Gona Anyanwu, please come forward. Who has the mic? Sorry. Mr. President, you took our mic.
Thank you once again. Good afternoon, Toastmasters and guests. Good afternoon. As we take strides to make sure this meeting goes as smoothly as we can, my responsibility is to ensure that we all keep to time. As Toastmasters, time is central to everything we do because as part of our core values, respect is one of it. And respect is one of the ways we respect people is by respecting their time. And to monitor the timing for today, for our prepared speakers, they will be speaking for 5 to 7 minutes. When it's 5 minutes, I will raise this green card. I'll be seated right behind you all. Please look out for me if you are speaking. At 5 minutes, you will see this green card. It means that you are right on time. You can continue if you need to continue. And at 6 minutes, I will raise this yellow card. What that means is you are almost out of time. You have to start rounding up your speech. Then at 7 minutes, you will see this red card. The red card means time is up. You have to leave immediately. However, you just have 30 seconds to wrap up whatever it is you are saying and leave the stage. Now, during table topics, each topic speaker will be speaking for a minimum of 1 minute and a maximum of 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will show you this green card. At 1 minute, 30 seconds, I will show you this yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I will show you the red card. Again, the same situation applies. You have to leave, and you have just 30 seconds to do that. During the speech evaluations, each speech evaluator will be speaking for a minimum of 2 minutes and a maximum of 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I'll be showing you this green card. At 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I'll be showing you the yellow card. And at exactly 3 minutes, I'll be showing you the red card. The same rules apply. At 3 minutes, please leave the podium. And everybody who will be speaking here, especially the Toastmaster of the day, will help move things faster. At some point, I will show you the red card. It's just an indication that you need to move on to the next agenda on the table. Thank you once again, and I look forward to an exciting meeting. As I hand over back to the general evaluator.
So you've met the general evaluator and his team members. So we'll come back to report on strides that we have made towards improvement and make recommendations on areas we need to make for that improvement. So you observe that I've gone far and wide to bring these men and women that will help us general evaluation to sit tight and enjoy the meeting. So hereby relinquish control of the lecture to this matter of the field.
Thank you, General Evaluator, and your team. Whatever journey you went to, thank you for coming back here. So for those who don't know about Toastmasters meeting, there are 3 sections. The first part is the prepared speech section. And then we have sometimes we have what we call the table topics section. And in the table topics section, it's where we have people come up to speak. Mr. Punya, I can never sit down late for the meeting. So we have people come up to speak when they strive towards achieving their goals as good speakers. But the speeches, even on the spur of the moment, you can see that sometimes I'm not using that word. And the third part is what was some of the evaluation sections and where we have the team of evaluators coming up. We're going to start the first section, which is the prepared speech session, and usually it's for paid Toastmasters. Each paid Toastmaster has what we call like a program or a project, and where they use the opportunity to strive towards achieving certain goals, such as communication skills or organization skills or metric skills. So every project has a purpose. We will begin this section swiftly with, we have only 2 speeches for us today. Oh, I like the names on the agenda. I'm looking forward to hearing these speeches. Please, for those online, give us a 1 to chat if you're with us. And you can hear us. Please do us that, please take note of that. Just want to make sure that you can hear us and you're yes.
Coming up.
Awesome.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for saying our first, thank you very much. Thank you all. I know you. Our first speaker is, I will introduce the evaluator first, who is going to give us the details of her speech, and then I will introduce the first speaker. Our first evaluator has already been introduced, so I'm not going to spend time introducing him. He's none other than the president of the club, Theophilus Adebayo, and he's going to give us the details of the first speaker's speech. Please welcome Theophilus back to the lecture.
Thank you very much, and I'm just going to start the first speaker is going to start maybe academy when we're speaking on the past week presentation last week. Because there's one project, or this is our second speech. They are giving the first speech and got a few recommendations, which is expected to work on boundary to go. I'm sure that you're actually so Toastmaster Mary an added speaker, she quite good when she got to thank you very much.
Thank you. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about Tia Mary. First of all, I understand she's just been a member for about less than 2 months. And I recall in her first week, I said, see, I need to fly all over the place. I realized I was able to attend meetings at other clubs. And I saw Tia Mary here, Tia Mary there. I think in a week, I saw her name 5 times. In a week. She gave a speech at my club, which is the Lagos Toastmasters Club, another club as well, AWM, Seaside twice, and I'm quite impressed. And I noticed that anytime she's also in a club meeting, she actually volunteers to take on the table topic as well. And this is very impressive because that she's striving towards achieving her communication skills. She's also a trained architect and an entrepreneur, and runs a thriving business. So she has, in addition to her Toastmaster speeches, she manages her enterprise and is committed to education and empowerment. And also, she likes to tell people how to look at sports. I would love to speak with you on that expertise in the country. I understand that there's been a lot of changes in the Nigerian business industry. So please, let's speak outside and we can do with that. So everyone, please join me in welcoming to the lecturer, Tia-Mary Aladumini, as she gives her speech on I Lost My Teeth. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I didn't know what else to lose weight so bad. I did something so drastic. I did no once, not twice, but 3 times. I loved my kids 3 times. I shared this, I took, jam, dumped. The first time, I loved my kids. The dentist left a little space, just so that I can have a straw in and suck my juices, right? I had that space. But instead of not it, I got more creative. Instead of sucking my juices, I started to anything moving on. First time, think of it as it just has to be tender. So I do everything and go into everything. I was very creative. So I didn't, so I didn't do so it. So I gave up. I took it out. Second time I had the job at Abuja, and I got talking to my friend, and she had looked at it, and she had lost so much weight. So she told me about it, and I was very interested. So now I had a mentor. She told me everything she didn't happen at dentist number. I went to the dentist. He looked at my teeth and said I had a cavity in one of my teeth. And then he advised that I feel it, that I treat it and feel it. But I was very eager to look at my teeth. And let's check the weight was fast. So I told him, I was gonna come back. He told me, okay, if I was gonna go ahead and sit, I could keep it in for 1 month and then come back and do the treatment. I said, okay. I never went back. That took me, I left the tips there, locked over 6 months. So this time around, I lost the weight because I had a mentor. So I did the exercises, I did the food prep, I did the detox, everything she put me through. She put me through, so I lost it. So, life happened. Few months later on, down the line, or a few years later, I came back to it. I was depressed. Life happened. I took to food as comfort, as for my emotions. So I was putting, I didn't really care about my ego, so I didn't think about weight at that point. So I gave the weight back. I then decided one day that, it's time to get my weight back, myself back, and let's do this again. Because I did it once, I could do it again, definitely. So let's take it. The tough test, but this time was different because I had responsibilities. I had students to teach. I had people on site, construction workers, and then talk to. I couldn't keep talking to them like this. When I locked my teeth, so that I was talking. The first time I locked my teeth, I remember very well. I was doing IT. And so I'm sure they thought there was something wrong with me at the IT office because this was I was talking, good morning, how are you? Good morning. This is how I just spoke throughout. This is how I spoke. And because I was working on a system, it was in and out, I could hide behind that. But now I couldn't hide behind all of that. I had to talk to people, I need to talk to my clients, I need to talk to my students, and I need to speak up. So it wasn't working. So I took it out. Just, it made me realize I had to sit down and think about it. How do I get my goal? This wasn't going to work for me. So what do? Then it hits me. I had to lock in on my discipline rather than lock my teeth. I had to do the work. I had to learn to say no. The idea of locking the teeth in the first place is not sweet. So now I have to, even when I'm being offered food, I had to say no. So I started to lock in on my discipline and go for the roll-ups, do the exercises, do the meal prep, do everything that I needed to do my detox. It wasn't easy, bro. I took it in stride. So here I have when people, because it's a subject that a lot of people saw my process, so they asked me, how do you lose weight? Or how do you do it? I always tell them that rather than lock your teeth, lock in your discipline. Rather than sleep a little in the morning, get up, with what I do, rather than eat unhealthy food, eat healthy, make healthy choices, rather than eat in emotions, eat portions, portion food. Thank you. Another one. Like that, but that's making you feel here. No.
Usakajana.
For those, yeah, don't have that. I was going to say that I took a note that she said rather than not in, was saying or not in, I thought it was not into your pussy. And all of us, I feel like all of us can relate with that. Whatever goals we all try to achieve, while we strive towards those goals, discipline is actually the core element in goal achievement. You all agree with me, right? Yes, ma'am. Exactly. Take it to that. We'll move on to the next speaker. Oh, I'm excited to see this one as well. And it looks like all the, okay. So a paper is going around for what we do. Is it for the comments? Yes. Okay. So the paper is going around for what we call feedback. If there's anything about this you like, there's anything between the speaker and on. But basically we call them love notes and we put that in a way that's supposed to help the speaker be a better speaker. So please do not hesitate. It's a very useful thing to read. And the next one, please do not hold back as we are giving your feedback. Sorry. Yeah, please don't hold back in the feedback to the speaker. Yeah. Our second evaluator, it looks like the president and the IPP are on the roll today. So our second evaluator is going to be evaluated by the IPP team in body. He's no stranger to you. And just for those who don't know him, I will introduce him to you. He's an experienced advertising and business strategist, and I'm attest to that because I saw the work he did advertising Seaside throughout last year and actually the previous year as well. He serves on the board of some technology-driven companies, and he's passionate about technology. He joined Toastmasters to improve his public speaking and leadership abilities, and Nigeria is also the leading past president of this board. He will be evaluating Tim John here. So please join me, everyone, in welcoming Tim Mori to the lecture as it becomes.
Thank you for the wonderful introduction. Toastmaster of the day. Our next speaker is a timer. We call him Remember, Paul Remember. And he has been away from speaking on the event for quite a while. And he's going to give us a welcome back to speaking to the sector. And he's going to be speaking from Lesson 4 Toastmasters 34 Project 2, Presentation Mastery Pathway. And the purpose of his speech is for him to apply their understanding of social media to enhance and establish for new social media presence. So the speaking is entire team for his speaking team today is on building his social media presence. And also his other purpose is for him to share some aspects of their experience establishing or enhancing the social media presence. Toastmaster John Meyer is a seasoned, is a detailed, is a thorough, is meticulous, It's an experience. So today, we're going to get the best of the best. I will encourage us to please pull up our pens and our jotters so we can take notes down. Thank you so much. I wish you the best of time.
Okay, thank you very much. I will now introduce CM John. Why need to bother? Because I'm sure we all know who he is, right? Everyone online, do you know who TM John is?
For the benefit of the guests.
And I'm pretty sure the guests know. All right.
The brief one.
TM John is someone we see every Friday. 9 p.m. for 30 minutes online. He is someone who is well loved by the division. He is taking on the role of training different club officers, and he began this about 8 months ago, I believe. 1 year. Oh, wow. The people before the last practice started. So he has been doing it for over 1 year. Unpaid, by the way, at that part. I have also added that he is married with 2 children outside of Toastmasters.
Know them.
So he has a life outside of
them.
Toastmasters. He is the current president of the Winners Toastmasters Club and the past club director of Division F and a Triple Crown Award winner. So appears the Seaside is full of Triple Crown Awards. He's a network marketer and investor who loves to meet down to play volleyball and meet people. We haven't played volleyball together yet, but I look forward to doing that. Please join me, everyone, in welcoming the mentor of mentees, Gary John Olivia. Just give him another round of applause.
Quick show of hands. If you have watched anything on social media, even something as short as a 10-second reel, which might be 2 or 3 hours for some of us, this year, 2025, please raise your hand. If you have posted something on social media, that could include photos or even make a comment this year, 2025, let's see your hand. What about posting in the month of June? And finally, how many of us have posted this? Please, can we put our hands together? I would really happen to raise your hand for any of the questions I ask. I am not judging. But my hope is that by the time I'm done with this speech, I would have whet your appetite sufficiently that you take the stride, click on that post button. Towards the start of this year, my thoughts were jumbled, and I thought, I need to improve my thinking. There are a myriad of things that can improve your thinking, but 2 of them I'll share with you. First, improving your communication. For those of you here already doing that, those of you. Second, improving your writing. So I thought, my LinkedIn page is not doing much. Why don't I start posting consistently? And I took a stride in that direction. I said I'll post twice a week. How many times?
Twice a week.
Mondays and Fridays. 30 minutes or less. I'll create the content, edit it, and post it on LinkedIn. And I've been consistent since then. But it has caused a lot of problems. Ask me what are the problems.
What are the problems?
Because you're asking, I'll share 2. The first one, growth. It turns out when you're sharing something that wants to add value to others, think a lot about it. And it propels you to grow. In fact, I was having a conversation with someone, and she told me, your write-ups are really impacting my life. Also good. And if there are some of you here that feel the same way, please don't send me a love. You can tell me, I'm not rushing out. And after you've done that, go to my LinkedIn page, read, like, comments.
Yes.
The second one, you'll be flooded with opportunities. June this year, my kids had 1 week midterm break. So we went to a friend of our house and spent 5 days there. I remember this vividly. We're in the living room watching Netflix, a show called The
floor is lava. Has anyone watched that show? Thank you. We love that show. Please try it out. A lot of fun. I decided to check my phone, see some messages, and I saw a message from the Gambia. A message from the Gambia. I had a back and forth with this person. In less than 30 minutes, he had given me an opportunity to create a course for finance professionals. I have to the end of this month, and I'll be paid with bulk of the fees they subscribe to. How many times I post online?
Twice.
Less than 30 minutes. Fast forward to the last Friday in June. I just posted my curriculum LinkedIn write-up, at this point. And someone liked it and sent me a message on LinkedIn. John, I read your write-ups, I love them. My son needs help, public speaking. Can you do something? I quickly responded, why don't you take my number and then set up the call? Set up a call on Monday. By the way, this person was from South Africa. In that forum, he was there, his wife was there, so 30 minutes call, they told me the issue they had with their son. I proffered a solution, and he said a statement twice. I love it. Love it. The next day, I sent a write-up of my proposal with an investment fee. If you're interested, ask me afterwards how much I invested. It took me about 24 hours to go through it, and all he said was, likewise, so when I talk to my son, if he's ready to start in September. Yeah. South Africa. How many times was I posting?
Twice.
For some of us, do we want better jobs or worse? What do we want? Better jobs. How does it work for us? Rome Africa states that for every job application, or every job available, 2,400 people on average are applying for that job. And the company expects you to battle with those thousands of people, gets to the interview stage, and in less than 30 minutes condense decades of life work. Did that be your question? Tell me about yourself. Social media groups. It gives you weeks, months, and years to show your thoughts, your ideas, and your projects. People read it, they digest it, and they begin to trust you. And in 30 minutes or less, they give you the opportunity. How many of you would love to have the problem of having 4 job offers and rejecting 3? Which 3 can I reject? How many of you? And maybe saying this is all well and good. But for me, I know I cannot consistently post. I have the right solution for it. I created a community where we have like-minded people that want to leverage on these problems that social media offers. So we take the stride to join the community and we ensure that you post consistent. Does that sound nice to us? If you're interested, please meet me afterwards. I'm going to talk about the details and see if it's. But I'll leave you with this. If you're alive, and I assume we're all alive, hopefully I'm not more than one to get here in my speech. Problems will always be part of the package. Always. You have no control than you. You can either decide to let those scattered pockets of 30 minutes slip away and let your current problems quietly grow. Or you can choose to replace your problems of today with better and more meaningful ones. Progress doesn't mean not having problems. It means choosing better ones. As the Chinese proverb wisely says, the best time to have planted a tree is 20 years ago. Next best time is today. So what will you do with your 30 minutes? Netflix or news? The Toastmasters.
There are a lot of things there and how to, for us to use this right skills like this. Thank you for that. And I took some notes. I will be meeting you definitely at the end of the meeting to discuss about this community. I want to add something as well. There's something you said that struck to me. A friend of mine just recently started a podcast. And for her, the podcast is about 5 to 10 minutes. Each clip is about 5 to 10 minutes. Short clips, because she felt that most people's attention span was now a bit short. And this is something that she had been wanting to do. Usually, because we find that a lot of times when we meet up, she's either talking about investments or training or exercise or books. And she was also very instrumental in me achieving my goals when I climbed. But she recommended some audio books which helped me on my journey on the mountains. So we're talking about that, and everyone keeps telling her, start with podcast. She kept thinking, how am I going to manage that with 2 kids, husband, the job, a business? I don't even have time to eat. But she decided to do that. And on the 1st of July, she launched my podcast. Just after putting out 2 videos, which she started getting a lot of calls from the right places in Abuja, because she's also a security person, so she was getting a lot of calls from security agencies outside the country and in Abuja. And she's like, hey, just 2 videos. They haven't even seen the entire work and she's getting these calls. So thank you, TM Johnny, for that. It's just a reminder for us to, whatever is deep in your heart, that you know that will help you strive towards that, meeting your higher self. Please work on it and find that community that will help you achieve it. Thank you. We're now done with the first part of this meeting. Please give everyone who spoke here a round of applause. I'll get online. Are you still with us? If you are, please type it too. We'll see.
Yes, Mohammed Kabir.
Also,
Knowledge community.
Yes, I am here. I am here.
We see you. It's coming in.
the next section, which is the table topics section. For those who are new, table topics section, like I mentioned earlier. Okay, I know these things. Table topics section, like I mentioned earlier, is an opportunity for people, guests, and members to speak on the spur of the moment. It's also yeah, whoever wants to speak. Okay, I've been reminded twice. I guess I can't move it. We have to vote for the best speaker. So those online, people online can go into the
There's a phone now.
For those online, a poll has been launched for you to choose the best speaker. Please do that, and for those of us here as well, I'm sure we'll be handing out ballots as well. And we will be handing the ballot to yeah. So no, not everybody.
Poll is up.
Yeah, on him. Okay, don't worry. For those of us in the room, someone will be coming around to get the thank you very much. All right, table topics session. Our table topics is going to be handled by an area director. This place is full of area directors. Please give us a round of applause. So he's someone that I admire a lot, soft-spoken person. Although he speaks quietly and calmly, you can feel the force of his words and the words that pierce through your soul. He's a chartered surveyor and he helps individuals to get land procurement and title registration. And I said he's a current Area 17 director. Just fresh from a training this morning. His hobbies are playing chess, exploring poetry, and watching sitcoms. And I believe he's going to start posting on social media after today. Please join me, everyone, in welcoming Table topics master for today is here with Brian Edwards.
Thank you very much, Madam. Immediate past director. And to preside the best area director. Congratulations once again to my director.
Thank you.
And this is the topic session. This is the part where we learn to speak extemporaneously. That is, we speak without prior preparations for 1 to 2 minutes. I think if you're a Toastmaster or a Gambler, you already know how it goes. But for the sake of the first timers among us, we have questions 1 to 10. You're going to pick a question and you're going to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Your speech is expected to have an opening, a body, and a conclusion. You're also expected to use the word of the day when you're answering your question. I see a lot of interested people online that I would love to call. And I also see a lot of people who are eager to go. And please call audience today. I know a lot of gamblers are like, please call me to Seaside Toastmasters. All right, I think all of that online. Let's start with the online audience. Do we have Toastmaster Wiley Thomas? Does he have his audio on? I'll let him have it too.
I'm online, but oh gosh, it's going to be difficult for me to speak because I won't be able to put on my video. I hope you can hear me.
All right, we need a video. So I'd like to go with Toastmaster Mohammed Kabir then.
Yes, good afternoon. I'm here.
All right, good afternoon. Question 1 to 10. Pick a question.
Let me have question 7.
Question number 7. The question goes thus. Would you rather always be the smartest person in the room or the funniest? Explain your choice with an example. Would you rather always be the smartest person in the room or the funniest? Explain your choice with an example. Timer, please.
So, if I can recap the question, would I rather be the smartest person in the room or the funniest, and explain with an example? Did I get that right?
Yes, you
Correct.
did.
All right. Thank you very much for the question. So, there's a saying, I don't know who it's attributed to, that if you find yourself to be the smartest person in a room, then you're probably in the wrong room. So what I think the reason for that means, if you find yourself as the smartest person in a room, you lose the chance, or you won't be able to have the opportunity to improve yourself, sharpen your ideas, and learn to grow. But on the other hand, if you find yourself to be the funniest person in the room, being the funniest person, humor has an incredible effect of releasing endorphins into the body, which are feel-good hormones that make you relatable. People will be drawn towards you, and everybody around you will be comfortable. So given the choice, if I were to pick either to be the smartest person in the room or the funniest, my predisposition is always to try and be the funniest. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Mohammed Kabir, for answering that question flawlessly without breaking strides. You would prefer to be the funniest person in the room. That makes you a very, very smart person. What a round of applause for the game.
Now, I know a lot of people are actually eager to go in the room, and well, I would like the next volunteer to come from the gamblers. So we are going to listen to volunteer William. Question 7 is done. But we still have 1 to 10. 9. 9. You've been hired to give a TED talk on a topic you know nothing about. What would your strategy be? Wing it, take it, or redirect it? The question again. You've been hired to give a TED talk on a topic you know nothing about. What could your strategy be? Wing it, take it, or redirect it?
Okay. TED Talks are avenues for you to learn how to see what topic is about and see how people really articulate their words correctly and also have like an important discussion to talk about. If I'm in a room where I have no idea of what I want to say, like I am right now, the first thing I have to do is humor, make us laugh. Then I try to find a common ground by looking through the eyes of everyone here and trying to see if you're actually engaging with what I'm saying, like you are right now. Impromptu speeches are amazing, and it's also something that can be spoken about at TED Talk. The goal is just to continually make giant strides in making sure that every single person is engaged, no matter the topic, no matter your familiarity, and making sure that everyone has an ending to what you are saying, a conclusion to what's being discussed. I'll say that I look forward to taking an actual TED Talk, and I really wish that I would be much more prepared for that. Rather, this impromptu. Thank you very much.
Fantastic, Indians. Really did that very well. Let's give us another. All right, now we've had some two people from the male gender. Of course, the next speaker has to be a female. So do we have a volunteer like person randomly? Toastmaster Mary, you've already spoken. Yeah, inclined to call someone who is there to speak at all. Well, the grammarian are going to but the lady in suits. Pressure. It's not pressure. All right. Let another lady who hasn't spoken to volunteer, please. The lady in the hijab. Yeah. Hey, guys, I guess. Nice. So, what you want to say? Turn and nine.
How fast?
How sorry. 1 to 10, 7 and 9 plus. Question number 3. You wake up one day with a superpower, but it only works when you're being completely honest. What's the power and how would your life change? I'll repeat the question again. You wake up one day with a superpower, but it only works when you're being completely honest. What's the power and how would your life change?
Okay, so if I wake up with a superpower that only works if I'm being honest, what's the superpower going to be and how would my life change? Funny enough, I've been preparing for this question my whole life, was every day think about and what superpower I would get if I was asked to pick one. And that's a very easy question for me. Because if I was asked to pick a superpower, I'll pick teleportation. Because imagine if you could travel to your dream vacation spot without a visa. Imagine if you didn't have to catch flights and you're where you want to be. However, I have to be honest for this power to work. And again, that's very easy. All I have to do is think to myself, where do I want to be right now? Now tell me why I would lie to myself about that. I'm the one gaining from this. I'm the one that has to be in the place I have to be. And I'm also the one that is trying to not be stressed. I have nothing to lie about. All I have to do is be honest with myself. Where do I want to be right now? And I'm going to get there. So if I'll speak a superpower that can only work if I'm being honest, the superpower is going to be teleportation. How's my life going to change? I don't have to worry about the embassy. I don't have to worry about flights. I don't have to worry about Nigeria. Thank you.
That was a very brilliant response. It was Gabla Kausar. Fantastic. But I'm close myself today. Can I still take one more?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
I think with that said, we round up the topics session, and I hereby hand over on the meeting back to the Toastmaster of the day.
That's not good enough for a red director. It's not easy for someone here to hear. I like what you said, so I don't need anything as well. Probably should come up with subjects that I think probably works well to mind. We're going to be voting for the best table topic speaker. The lady with the spot what's her name?
Oh, sorry.
She was the third speaker.
Yeah.
Then the second speaker was
Gideon.
And then the first was online.
Mohammed. Okay.
We're going to be voting for all three speakers. Those online, if all are going to be top, I believe. And those of us here, we all have our bubble sheets. And also, feel free to send in log notes as well. What you thought was best about speeches, what you think would be better, and what you particularly enjoyed about it. Thank you very much. We're now moving to the next section, which I've been looking forward to since I got here, which is the change of guard ceremony, where we will be handing over to the new club officer and our area director, or what's one new area? So for those who don't know, all the areas have been jumbled up and scattered all over the place. All the clubs that were once in the same area have been spread around, and we now have about 7 areas in the division. So we are currently in area 14, and this section will be led by our area director, Tim Josephine Adolo, and we have profile. Tim Josephine is someone I worked with closely last year, even though we're in different divisions and different areas, but she's someone that I know has been particularly supportive in every club meeting. Not just at Seaside or at Victoria Bay where she's based, but just different clubs. I've seen her everywhere. I forgot that she wasn't even the same division at that time. She has an online store called the Mommy J Stores. Please patronize her. She has anything you're looking for, she has there. She will help you find. She's also the past program point director of Area 19 Division F. And while she continues to have graceful travels across the that's the one. One of our favorite quotes is, I believe that the most important things beyond discipline and creativity is daring to fail. And these are the words of Maya Angelou. Please join me, everyone, in welcoming. Please, you have to give her not the normal clapping, give it always. Please stand up and give a standing ovation to our area director.
I was saying that I don't think I'll be able to wear our shoes because I think that our shoes are very big.
Are you sure?
Jolly, good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Please do.
Well, I'm just through with serving as the president of the club. I don't know why I get that kind of feeling. Just feel like moving. So the club that came to mind was Seaside Toastmasters Club. It's the club that is after my very own heart. I love this club so much. And I would say that I'm the most excited person to be part of this wonderful club. Please give yourself a round of applause. This excitement will make me to forget when I actually came to this place. So, like, I'm expanding with so much excitement that in few seconds I'm just going to post. It's a true honor to be among you people. I love this club. A distinguished club where you see people like English.
President distinguished.
Yeah, President Distinguished Club. Back to back, every time I can see the awards. I know part of the awards were some that we carry, we had to pay extra money from at the airport.
Yes, extra luggage.
Awesome.
Yes, yeah, we did.
Miami. Yeah, we have to pay extra so that we can bring this award to this club. Such an amazing club. Distinguished people right from our father, there is our father and mentor. Distinguished, he said it's not distinguished, and I wonder why it's not distinguished. We're having that agreement for actually, we're to think that this man is a distinguished master. I mean, Imam Wisse, it's just a son, honorable son, yes.
Is distinguished but not entitled.
Yes. That's so true. We have past presidents like Distinguished Toastmaster, Patrick. We have John. Do I want to say a man after my own heart too?
Yes.
I feel like saying so. We have great people in this club, and I just hope myself that this is the place to be where there are distinguished personnel. So I go right into what I'm called to do. This club did not allow me to just think about this role very well. If I'm ready or not. You just go here, madam, get right into it. Shamina, you want to area director. Let's go there. Yes. It's truly an honor to be here today to come to celebrate remarkable strides made by individuals who have gone above and beyond their feats. Your dedication, your innovation and perseverance have not only put us forward, I must tell you that it has inspired all of us to greater heights. And today we'll be celebrating each and every one of us who have ensured that this club maintain excellence. By that I mean this president distinguished status back to back, and in turn supported those who are coming here to thrust or upskill their personal goals, because all of us we actually came here to achieve one or two goals, personal goals and professional goals. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, are we ready?
Yes.
I can see someone smiling from here to here. I will call it my partner in crime now. Toastmasters. Yes. So let's celebrate those who have taken strides. Can I get the awards? Okay, they're already there. And then I will be doing these with The one who is not yet distinguished in title but is distinguished, so Pastor Francis, the past president of this Rainbow Club, we'll be doing this together. And the first on my list, can I have them? Okay. Oh my God. Okay, go on. Yes, the first on our list is the secretary of this baby club. Well, the way they sound, they don't sound like babies.
No,
It sounds like my shop. This what came out. So,
Now they're medical students.
think of my list out, I'm going to what are your name? Pardon me, please. Toastmaster Gavela Ikumba. Secretary 1. Are you here?
Who is doing the paparazzi?
Excuse.
I think the name is Jim.
Let's take the picture of that.
We need to spread the word every time. It's an opportunity to show your brand to the world. Thank you. And next on the list is Gavela Basharu Aliyah. Next on our list is Odering Day, our Vice President membership. Gavela Odering Day.
Oh, okay, I'll do this for you.
Okay, there we have Gavela Dolphin. Day.
Yeah.
But not the last, not least. Yolanda, the president of it, Amiable. Okay. Toastmasters is big for recognition. We do it like it's our breakfast. Local breakfast can't go anywhere, except we are doing, what's it called? Fasting, yes. So we have here with us, so they are not here with us, but we will mention their names. Gavela, Sanusi, Ade, Tagatan. We also have with us Gavela Ayotomi Wa, please pardon me, our treasurer. Thank you very much. The round of applause. Narrator Davila member, Astro, right? The easier name.
Yeah, it's all.
All right. We move swiftly to recognizing. Sorry, I don't have the list. Those who have ensured, yes, those who have ensured that everywhere you go, you hear Seaside President Distinguished Club in less than 4 months. Those who have worked and they have earned the stripes, worked tirelessly to ensure that this club continues to remain an excellent club. Vetting excellent people who are showing up and showing out. People who are inspiring us to be better at what we do. Public speaking, leadership, and communication skills. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, I would like to begin with our immediate past president, not immediate, yes, he's an immediate past president, someone I love to call my boss. I've been calling him my boss since we began working in 2022. And he will remain my boss, and I'm sure that most times. Okay, all right. Thank you very much. That's why it's good to have leaders. That will lead you. If not, no. If you are being led, you cannot miss your way. That is why Toastmasters is big on mentorship. If you have a mentor, if you have people who have been there, you cannot miss your way. And the more reason you should join Toastmasters. Because once you join, you are never alone. Since I stepped into this place, I've not been alone. My immediate past area director helps me to put my feet. My past president was telling me, do it like this, do it like that. Why? Toastmasters is a fun place to be. I just love it. You don't need to fear. You don't need to stress. You don't need to worry. Just come and be you. Right now, let's move with. We will begin with our silent advance to our very own Toastmaster, Ayawu. Go. Welcome, sir. See you, Mr. Vice President Education and Lessons. Well done. Next on our list for today is our Sergeant at Arms 1, my friends. Oh, Liz Joe, are you here? And next is our treasurer, Toastmaster. The next is my very own. I would like to call her my personal photographer. Whenever I see her, just point her, she knows. Secretary 2, Toastmaster Habiba. Who's second? Next on our list, the secretary, the delectable looking Toastmaster Abimola. Abisola, sorry. VPPR3 2 Toastmaster Miriam here. No. Okay. BPPR1 is electable. My buddy, my friend, Toastmaster Osunala.
I should look here too.
And the person I list is Toastmaster Richard, our VP membership. And next is our VPF1, Toastmaster Miriam. Next on our list was another photographer of mine, I would say. I like to call her Toastmaster Wendy. Okey-dokey, then we have okay, we have the elephant. That's why because something goes crazy. We have the elephant. It does better the elephant.
I'm feeling for them.
Toastmaster, kudos, my very old. And the last, no, not at all, not close, not nice, not close. We have our the immediate past president too.
Huh?
Oh, we go with our immediate past, so it's the arrangement. We go with our immediate past president first, before we go for our immediate past. Our immediate past president, we have the two. Okay, immediate past president. I think I was just thinking it's done this. We did it like 2 years ago.
Yeah, okay,
Yes, like normal phone now, IPV before 80. But things are changed. That hard times. I'd like to introduce to us our immediate past president, now area director, Toastmaster Ibrahim Ajani. So we get to my friend, my hype, I think hype manager. He's been my boss since 2022. Very, very dependable. Dependable. Very, very, I just feel like singing that song. Our immediate past president are very old, dependable, intelligent, reliable. You're not clapping. Oh, you're amiable. That's it. Oh, my God, that's right. You look like you're going to be in that time.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, please, let's give a thunderous round of applause to our past executive. All right. Like I said, Toastmasters is big boy recognition. They love to be recognized for what we've done. Some of us have been doing work, but we are not being recognized. If you want to be recognized, okay, just join Toastmasters. You will have like this place in your house, and you feel with awards. And you will get admiration of people. Whether Toastmasters or guests, we would like to give an award to the most supportive leadership. A supportive leader is a supportive icon. The award is Supportive Leadership Icon Award. And this goes to our very own immediate past president, Toastmaster Ibrahim Ajani.
I don't understand.
Thank you.
Our immediate past president must be humble. That is why he doesn't serve at anywhere you are. Just be you. Keep doing you because the world is what?
Watching.
Because the world is what?
Watching.
Some people call here and say, oh, I told him he spent like 2 minutes to come. You didn't know that God has been watching for the past 12 months. And the next award goes to the outstanding Seaside Executive. I think I saw sword from
Yeah.
He has gained the stripes.
Mm.
Do you know him?
That's a hint.
He has a wife in his last name. And he has 2 U's in his first name. Both Toastmasters and guests, join me as we give this award to the outstanding Seaside Executive of the Year. Toastmaster
I know, right? Let him pose.
Some people will do president, they will run away. And we don't see you again. Why are you running? Who is chasing you? When you stay back and you support your club, the club will recognize you. Except if you don't like what I like this a lot. Because I also have a gallery of it in one corner of my house. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as a welcome to the spotlight. Another supportive leader, and they call the award Supportive Leadership Icon Award. The one who has been supporting me, you can see that he's earning his stripes. He has been very, very supportive, leading me and guiding me all the way. Our past president.
Yeah.
I think there's something that they call Francis. Yes. My mentor is Francis. Talking to you like this is Francis. My husband is Jude. My younger brother, Francis.
Yeah.
So there's something peculiar about people called Francis, and that is what excellent. Yes, join me as a welcome to supportive leader of our club, Toastmasters Friendship. Wait. Hey!
There's no.
See what you are shouting. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, all my vocabulary, please just start calling them. Because this person has over and over again, whoa, and may I say, at this moment, he's giving out his plans. Every other I will not mention. If you know, you know.
You don't know.
This person is the life of the party. If you come to a party and you don't see him, forget. Most people are so calm. Most people are dancing, they are just playing. He comes with this atmosphere or euphoria that is filled with so much panache. Punch! And voice. Yeah, what says President all of Bono and Warren.
Wow.
This individual, he has two O's in his name. He has the spelling of minutes, the first three letters in his name. His last name. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, your hands are not busy at this moment. Join me as I welcome to the stage the President's All Award of Honor Award recipient. He's not distinguished in title, but I think he's a distinguished Toastmaster. A very old person.
Let's do 3 Not true. We started 1 minute.
Oh, my time is small. I think we are done with you.
Just quickly change it.
The change of God ceremony. I've been told that my time here for the award is up. I would like to say a big thank you to all of the recipients. Please don't stop here. Keep giving us what you've got. Keep building up. Okay, quickly, they said I should recognize this person. Gabriela Moyo Oluseyi. Gabriela Tumebi. And Gabriela Sanusi. Next, we will go to the change of guard ceremony. Yes. Before we get right into it, I would like to ask or beg or past escorts to come to the spotlight. Thank you very much. We don't have any quiz. Silver and gold we don't have, but we have class, right?
Yeah, true.
Fellow Toastmasters and guests, join me. If we can stand, let's stand. It's not easy to give a thunderous round of applause to our purpose-driven president and his committed team for guiding our club to achieving his strides and attaining president distinguished status. Very well done, very well done. I was there, and I'm still here. It's not easy. Thank you very much. The thanks will not be enough for all that each and every one of you have done for this club. And by the authority vested on me as the area director of this distinguished club, I formally relieve you of your duties. However, I sincerely ask that you continue to offer your support and your guidance to the club progress to even greater heights and strides. Fellow responsible guests, as they go back to their seats, please let's give them a round of applause. Move right into installing you club officers, because the show must do what? Go on. Because the show must do what?
Must go on.
Yes, it must go on. We never relinquish the elected without a handshake. We just keep moving. We just keep moving. And I would like to say that it actually gives me great honor and a deep sense of purpose that I stand before you today as your installation officer. Dear friends, today marks more than a ceremonial handover. It's a celebration of leadership, continuity, and the bold spirit that defines Toastmasters. Our theme for today says, changing guide and changing forward. Beautifully captures the moment. As one team passes the baton, another steps in, not just to maintain the pace, but to accelerate it. This is not just a change in title, but a call to action, a renewed commitment to service and excellence. And I'll say to the outgoing executive, thank you for the dedication and the path you have paved. To the incoming leaders, that is where we put that there, because I will tell you what we are expecting from New Year. I will begin with, would it be nice to have everyone here? Yes. I would like to have
The newest
to the left, the US goes, the second advance. Toastmaster. Toastmaster who goes, no.
Everybody should just come. No,
Let everybody come out. There's no time anymore.
Okay, please, can we all come out? Thank you very much. Okay. Friends, Toastmasters Online, please join us as we do this is a momentum for us as Seaside Toastmasters Club, where we install our new Toastmasters, new leaders that will take this club to the next level. Okay, we have some of our experts online, so I will mention them and they We will go right into it, and we'll do it along as we go. So we have our sergeant at arms. I am here to install the officers of Seaside Toastmasters Club and to prepare them for the challenges that they are ahead. Their collective challenge is to keep the club strong, dedicate themselves to helping people from all walks of life, to speak in an effective manner, listen with sensitivity, and think creatively. I will ask each officer to hold the gavel, we have the gavel, as a symbol of leadership. As I briefly describe the challenges, it's not challenge, but that's what I find there. He or she must meet, and the responsibilities he or she must fulfill. I'll begin with the sergeant at arms. Toastmaster, am I still Ubona? I am.
No.
Don't lie. Okay.
No, that's the old list.
Okay, okay. What?
Moment.
Okay, the crazy error. I thought I feel the one. It's Mohammed. Okay, Toastmaster Mohammed. Oh, I can see you looking dashing. Our select at hands. Most definitely our. Thank you. Our guest will be having a small time with you as you open the club and say, wow, that is so elected and will join this club.
I think that's the plan.
Sergeant and Hans Ward, Toastmaster Benita, you're on the call, online, I guess, I can't see you here. Yes. As a sergeant at arms, you are responsible for maintaining club properties, arranging the meeting room, and welcoming members and guests at each meeting. Your response will be, I will. Will you perform these duties to the best of your abilities?
So there's Master Mohammed. Yeah.
Oh, is this for Sergeant at Arms 2 or 1?
Both of you.
Both of you, one or
Oh, well. Oh, okay. Yes.
I will.
I do.
Thank you very much. We'll move to our secretary. What I have here, we're moving to our treasurer, Toastmaster Basti. Did I get that correctly? Yeah. Thank you very much. We have treasurer 1 and 2, of course. Treasurer 1, Toastmaster Miriam. Treasurer 2, Toastmaster Basti. As treasurer, look at me in the eye, because you are going to be holding our money. So I want you to look at me in the eye. I know you've been getting your stride. As treasurer, you are responsible for keeping clear and accurate financial records of club business and for seeing that the club remains financially stable.
Wow.
Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Yes, I will. Yes. So we have next online as Secretary 1 and Secretary 2, Toastmaster Mary and Toastmaster Chiwendu. As Secretary, you are responsible for keeping clear and accurate records of business, including membership records and correspondence with Toastmasters International World headquarters and others. Where are we? Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Yes. Rousing round of applause for them. We move swiftly to VP, Vice President, Public Relations 1 and 2, Toastmaster Abigat and Toastmaster Oluwatosin. They're here. Okie dokie, the chief of the ground. We're going to take it together. No. Don't mind me. As Vice President, Public Relations, look me in the eyes, don't look at the board. You are responsible for coordinating an active public relations and public program. Your job is vital, like really, really vital. So take Seaside to the next level, to bring Seaside brands to the world. Very, very vital. And I see that you're already doing it. So the growth and success of the club, your effort will help to attract new women. We want to build another club in no time. And this is why your role is very, very vital. Okay, look, Seaside and even the other, I think they have the whole question. Look, put Seaside club out there to the world. Everyone and they should know about Seaside Toastmasters club. Will you perform to the best of your ability? Thank you. You must go. The way I'm doing it is like, whoosh. This is what we are getting into. Move swiftly to our Vice President membership 1 and 2. The very old Toastmaster Tunola and Toastmaster Grant. Okay, Grant, you're online, right? Okay. Yo, VPM, only on behalf of you. If I stretch your hands wherever you are. Yeah. As Vice President membership, you are responsible for VP membership and ensuring a strong membership base by satisfying the needs of all members. It is late for the dashboard we said, but I trust that with your delectable face, you are going to be 16. Your efforts contribute to the success of the club. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Yes, I am here. Thank you. We move swiftly to the Vice President Education. The heart. And we will add the neck, the head, the everything of the club. That is who they are. Vice President Education. Don't be approved. Gotcha. All of them. Yeah. As Vice President Education, you are responsible for providing and maintaining a positive environment and programs through which members can learn and grow. That's one of the tenets of Toastmasters. If you do your job well, your club will have satisfied members and will continue to grow. Toastmaster Ugonna. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Great.
Yes.
Round of applause for me. Now we move to the Giants, who have already been ending strikes. By all means, Baba, I got asked for you. Having been elected as the president of the school, the voice is coming down. Like chief executive, and will be expected to preside at all club meetings and at all regular and special meetings of the executive committee. The challenge to see that the club enables its members to achieve their educational goals. It's also your challenge to see that your club helps the area, the division, district, and Toastmasters International to meet their goal. You already accepted it. Please accept the gavel as a symbol of your leadership, because it's going to remain with you. You see, I've been passing it on all the while. And dedication to this office. You are a member of your team, and as well a leader. A team is more than a collection of people. It is an emotional force rooted in the feelings, the thoughts, and the actions of our members. With the common goal of achievement, sharing mutual support. Work with your team to create healthy, dynamic clubs, a club of which everyone will count. From back to the eye, where everyone's voice will be heard, their voices will be wanted. Will you, as president, accept this challenge and perform your duties to the best of your abilities? All right, this time I install the pin. If I will ask you to give them a round of applause. You have that over. Just for me, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have nicely installed our new club officers. I say that, may you lead with clarity, courage, and compassion. To all members, you, and you. Your voice, your presence, your support, they matter now, like now, more than ever. I'll say that, let this installation be a spark that ignites greater achievements and deeper connections in the club here ahead that I've just begun. Ladies and gentlemen, we have changed the guards, so let's move forward.
President, go beside you. Where's your gavel? Symbol of authority.
Congratulations.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what can I say?
You've said it all.
Yeah.
You said it all.
I'm just at home. We know when you're at home, just relax. Congratulations to our newly elected expo. I wish you all the best this year. There's another award, and I'm sure that you're going for it. They said it's President Distinguished. Smedley President Distinguished. It's just involved adding 5 new members. My immediate past area director, she said earlier that you people had your goal in 4 months. You have it in 4 months, and I'm sure that this time you are going to have it in what? 2 months. In 2 months. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as a welcome to Spotlight. Like I think in my head that my work here is done. The one who has ended the strikes, the immediate past president of this distinguished club, are very old, the delectable, looking, the immediate past area director, Timothy, who have been holding the stage with so much poise and panache, Toastmaster Eminabo.
Thank you, Madam Area Director. Feels good to say that to someone else. Congratulations to all the club officers, and trust me, we have a good support team here. It's improved also. And like our AD said, smelling distinguished. But within 4 months, let's see. So our time is fast spent. I'm not going to take our time anymore. We're supposed to take the graduation section. Can we do it in 3 minutes? Okay. All right, so I'm going to hand over back to General Evaluator. Thank you, everyone.
Clapping is fun. Clapping is fun. If you lose weight like me, clap some more. So quickly, our evaluators, speech evaluators, time to give feedback. Feedback is breakfast.
Champions.
Feedback is the breakfast of
Champions.
next evaluator. Come forward to give your evaluation. Ever ready, ever present, ever strike making.
Thank you so much. Everyone thinks it's so bad. In my own case, I went to that way so bad.
You have to open your teeth.
Yeah, not close it.
I like the fact that Toastmaster is very big question. That was very good. Especially the question that, losing weight, when you look at people's resolution, losing weight was normal. So this question will get a lot of questions. I love the part when we say not once, not twice, but 3 times. I like the fact that you included your body language, your anger, the purpose of this speech is for you to work on the feedback that you have given earlier. And most importantly, we asked to use hand gestures, focus on hand gestures. And the second part is your positive. Because I've had this speech many times, and it's like someone is running after me. But today, I think you did so much better. Well done, my friends. I think you should have done better. Your eye contact, you avoided making a throughout your speech. for many of the speech, we're just trying to look for, I don't know if you are talking. Your movement was limited. We are mostly like I think it was not came here and watched the back. Your hand gets shaped. Except for the part where you said not one, not like not just created. I think your hand gets left to be not the seat is what I said. I need to walk with I love your book. I think that was the climax of, especially when we were talking about, well done, Christmas. I mean, there's a saying that why would you want to cut your head? Because you have a, why would you want to love him? Sorry, please keep speaking, and we always get it. It's very
Evaluator Kudus Adebayo, Toastmaster, immediate past president, Ibit Joel, on make your way immediately.
Thank you so much. Tonight, we will call the warm introduction. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, please can we celebrate Toastmaster John Walker. Today we witness an experience that Toastmaster John was able to display last year of public speaking. He started his speech with a smile, and beyond smile, he was consistent to maintain calm and composure. He was not showing any form of tense or being pressured. He was just relaxed and was giving it to us back to back. While he started his speech with a smile, which is a very good way to soften the heart of some of us that are already running up and down, who feel that somebody is smiling back at us. He also was able to start his speech with a question. He started on ask. If you have ever watched something on social media, and you also went on to ask, have you ever posted something on social media? I saw everybody's attention was glued with that question, which and a lot of people responded affirmative by getting to raise their hand. He then went ahead to lay foundation on what he wanted to explain to us. He referenced his LinkedIn account. He also mentioned that how he conceived the idea at the early part of the year, he had a thought. And then he also mentioned the problem which he encountered. He talked about growth, he talked about feedback, he also talked about being flooded with a lot of opportunities. So he had to whet our appetites because we were so glued to want to extract as many information as we could. So while this speech was so amazing, I would have thought that perhaps considering to hold those who are not so addressed in social media, hold them at the hand, and also get to break it down in bits and pieces to their understanding. His speaking was so advanced that he forgot to hold those low-hanging fruits behind him to bring them up to speed. Also, I was also expecting him to engage the digital audience because it's a social media. It's talking about digital. I believe that perhaps getting to engage those online would have also been a good call action. So beyond that, he was amazing by getting to drop a lot of facts, which he referenced with a couple of quotes. And one of the quotes which he mentioned, which struck me, was the Chinese proverb, which he said, and I quote, the next time you have planted a tree 30 years ago. He also went on to say, the next time, it's now. And then he went on to end the speech with call to action. What will you do? So now I would like to ask you a question. What will you do with your testimony? Thank you so much. And back to you.
Thank you very much. I'll go right back to post on LinkedIn. I want the connections far and wide. Someone has done Africa. Let me go international across the Atlantic. Thank you to Toastmasters for that evaluation. So let's quickly vote. Love to give awards. To sing, observe the best of evaluation. So who do you think should go home with the coveted title of the best evaluator? That made that giant stride and over-evaluated out the other evaluator. Toastmaster Bruce Adebayo is the president quite alright and being challenged by our immediate past president. Toastmaster, it will be more. I'll give us 30 seconds to yeah. I think we should see how our voting slip, the best evaluator part. So while we take time to vote, to put pen to paper, let the role players get ready for their calls. And please, thank you, great leaders. So while we vote, I think we are done. Some we go around to fetch. Our online participants should not be isolated.
The poll has been launched for them.
Fantastic. To evaluate the table topics, let's make welcome our daddy, our grandfather, Toastmaster, mentor, John Onumiya.
Good afternoon once again, Toastmasters and guests.
Good afternoon.
Please can we put our hands together for all the table topics. First, I would like to applaud the fact that you participated. From my perspective, the best part of every Toastmasters meeting, table topics. The first speaker was Toastmaster Mohammed Kabir. You are online, and your topic: would you rather be the smartest person in the room or funniest person in the room? First, I love the fact that your video was on the entire time. It gives a sense of you are really confident. You want to listen to whatever speech you have to deliver. You were impeccably dressed. I already know, I've seen you on LinkedIn. This is the way you dress for me. Before you speak, people are looking at the way you look. Looking at you, I think this person has a lot of courage. He has a lot of confidence. And I want to know how to make money like him. I love the fact that you recapped the question. This is a strike anyone can take when they don't know what to say because it gives you the time to think. Some areas I think could have improved. At the start of your speech, you spent a lot of time looking down, and when you finally looked up, you didn't look into the lens, you looked above the lens. Please give us some eye contact. Let's feel like you care about us. At the point we're playing with your beard, and I understand. Who knows how much strides it took to make it look so I feel where you're coming from. But for now, you can put your hands down and use your hands to gesture to add to the quality of your speech. Finally, I love how you spoke with such calm and collected confidence. The entire time from the start to the end, I just wanted to listen to you continue to speak. You gave a powerful quote, my goodness, and that answered the question. You sealed it. If you find yourself to be the smartest person in the room, you are in the wrong room. Come on, everybody knew what your answer was. And you ended by answering the question. You obviously want to be the smartest person in the room. Please, can you put your hands? Now, go to the first gambler that tried to bamboozle us, thinking that they are babies. Obviously, you can scam. Gideon was called up
to give a speech on the title. You are giving a TED talk on something you know nothing about. Would you wing it, fake it, or redirect it? I love how you dove into the question, explaining what a TED talk is. For those of us that have no clue what a TED talk is, we say, how do you get so intelligent? Whatever you say, I believe it. It makes us feel more confident in your speech. You used humor to connect the question to what was happening, telling us, I have no idea what to say. There, in the question, and now in real life, on all your bust out laughing, humor connects you to the audience. Well done. Well done, I've loved that you improved upon. When you were called up to speak, you were acting nervous. Who, me? Like, not me. You know me. I don't care how nervous you are. You don't need to scream for me. Say it in your head. Collapse in your head. Or stand up with confidence. Walk up to the lectern. We have no clue. When you got up here, you were also fidgeting, making us believe you were nervous. All part of the scam. I understand. So, beyond that, though, I love that you had the presence of mind to use one of the days. Right? How? You see, the lies just keep compounding. Gabblers, I don't. And finally, you were very eloquent and you connected with the audience. Please, can you put your hands? Our final one is Kauta. Is that correct? I saw the spelling. Pronounce it once I saw the spelling. Kauta, your topic. You wake up one day with a superpower that only works when you are being honest. What is the power and how would your life change? I was elated when you repeated the question. As I said, it gives you time to think and put your thoughts together. And I love the fact that you've been preparing for it your entire life. That infused humor, we all laughed. First of all, is it true? So you see, not only do they lie, they said, you know, come on. Anyways, calm down, woman. What would I have loved that you put upon? Your stance. When you came out to speak, you were standing like you were scared. You didn't realize that I was already paying attention to you. Speaking starts before you utter your first word. Pay attention to that. And I would love that you speak to people with your eyes. Your words were one. Oh, did I offend you? Look at me. Look at them. You connect when you use your eye contact. You're clearly brilliant because you use that in your response. It was a lie. We don't condone this recorded. We don't condone lying with Toastmasters. But it showed how brilliant you were. Because some people behind me were saying, you had a very powerful and clear conclusion. Two parts of your speech, everyone remembers your introduction and conclusion, and you did a great job. Please, can you put your hands? Thank you most kindly, our Ghana. Master John, here. Great evaluation. My role players that I went far and wide together. I made giant try to put them together for this August occasion. King of God has always been in August. Maybe I'll talk to this man time if he has plans to make some other try. You immediately hand over and run the day. So my team members, I guess you are ready to our grammarian to come give us your report. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, let us make welcome Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster. Thank you for what you bring so far. Toastmaster John, I think like to say I'm having your treasurer. Your gigs are coming out, all right? We've had a fantastic meeting, and I'd like to commend us all for the good use of languages at this meeting. So for our word of the day, I would like to start with the general evaluator. He kept using strides in so many creative ways in his sentences. I couldn't capture the number of times he used that word. I'd like to go to our art counter. She graciously and elegantly used the word of the day. Please give it up for TM. today. I thought Miriam, she used it once. John also made good use of those words. And Gabla, you please pardon me. I think we see your name. The guy that keeps coming. Also used it. And so I noticed that the TM gonna use hand over back, repeatedly, hand back or hand over. So using those words together makes your repeating the event. I'd also like to commend TM Miriam for the use of metaphor, and she also played on the word eat by saying locking into my discipline rather than locking my teeth. She used the figurative word there. Also, she said rather than eat with emotions, eat in portions. That's a good play of word. Well done.
Where's it?
And I also like to comment that Kabir introduced his table topics with a quote. Well done. So far, we've had a fantastic meeting. Well done, and thank you, everybody. I now hand it over back to the night manager.
Thank you most graciously, Madam Granaria. Next on board, Gabla Aliyah Bacharu.
Thank you very much. If I were to pick my favorite part of this entire session, I'll have a very hard time. But it was really, really wonderful. I'm going on to give my evaluation. And because of everyone who came up here, and I have to say, let's give everyone a round of applause. I don't know when you're in a room with seasoned speakers, you know what you're doing. So I'll go straight to Toastmaster Kudus. He used so once, I caught that once. Toastmaster Winabo, I heard like 2 times, 2 times, and very a bit repetitive. But I will hold that to the fact that you've been handling this session, Toastmaster, you've been handling this session right from the beginning, so I understand. Toastmaster Francis used once. Toastmaster Mary has speech. He said so 4 times. And Toastmaster Josephine was a little bit repetitive in mentioning of it. Aside that, Gabla Kautar, Gabla Gideon, Toastmaster Muhammad Kabir, Toastmaster Jackie Ibrahim, Toastmaster Ibubi, Toastmaster John, Toastmaster Ugona, Toastmaster Tosin, and that's it. Wonderful speeches, not single ones, like very restrictions. I feel like I need to come out and learn from you guys. Thank you very much.
Can we currently, right? Some of us applause your hand. And in similar way, the stride making Toastmaster Uguna. Let us pause.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon once again, Toastmasters and guests.
Good afternoon.
Time is what we want the most, but it's what we use the worst. And that's a quote by an English writer we have there. Unfortunately, today, we have not been very efficient with time. Obviously, it's a special occasion, and our area director belongs to wow us with their award ceremonies, and our time is fast spent. But for the speakers, they were very efficient and we did very well. Toastmaster Mary spoke for 5 minutes and 18 seconds. It was within time, and so did Toastmaster John Onomia for 6 minutes and 43 seconds. For the table topics, Toastmaster Mohammed spoke for 1 minute and 43 seconds. Toastmaster Gideon spoke for 1 minute and 12 seconds, and Toastmaster sorry, Gabla Gideon and Gabla Counter. The Gabla Counter spoke for 1 minute and 26 seconds. All the topic speakers were within time. In a similar vein, the speech evaluators, Toastmaster Kudus spoke for 2 minutes and 35 seconds, and Toastmaster Ifubijuel spoke for 3 minutes and 17 seconds, which is also within the appropriate time. Thank you all for keeping to time, and it's all from me from today. It's back to the general evaluator.
My wonderful audience member, guys of Wildly, thank you again for the thunderous applauses from you. So I quickly give my general evaluation of the midterm. The first of them all, we all know. The midterm for reasons best known to the executive, the meeting did not start as scheduled. And we kept our online audience members with the team of ESCO. This is a new dispensation. Let's do our best and ensure the meeting starts as scheduled. 1 p.m., 1 p.m., time for Seaside Toastmasters. Seaside executive, new executive. Do you promise?
Yes, we do.
I think after that, the planets at set the ground and set the listening to say the village. And when we got to the Toastmasters promise, there was a test of memory because we could not display the Toastmasters promise. I tried again and again, but sometimes I could miss some line, and when you miss your line, what do? You lock your teeth. So you don't mumble, you don't make wrong stride. To fellow Toastmasters, again, team of executive, this is your next meeting. This is the slides are not aligning. So you go back and align. So the slide and forward should be off and ready to go. So for the apologies again and again, I think we had so much of it. The meeting was spent so much time to just for us to just say continue with it. For the general evaluator and team members, you could see, like I mentioned, I went far and wide to fetch. I even climbed the highest of mountain. The mountain, our area director, have not dreamt of trying to fetch this table for the stride making Toastmasters to deliver on their roads. Please, they deserve. And to tell the grammarian when she comes that I mentioned her, Gabla, what's her name? Please pass it on to the grammarian when she comes, because I guess she has done it. So for the audience members have been amazing. Thank you again and again. What is a Toastmasters meeting without the audience members? It is very important to always applaud and applaud. Like I mentioned earlier, we don't give silver or gold we have. No. So what we do is to applaud and applaud people when they come up to the lecture. I remember during my first table topic, sometime in 2014 or 20, I almost wanted the ground to open and let me fall in there. But the applause kept me and I walked up to the lecture and I gave my table topic. So that is what applause is. So and also the rule is to clap till the person gets to the lecture. And no one leaves the lecture unattended. Shake hands and hand over. That is the rule in Toastmasters. Table topics, we did very well, remarkable, thought-provoking questions. Jump questions of the question. Very well done, immediate past president. Immediate past president, Toastmaster Ajani Ibrahim. Maybe one more person online could have made some sense, made more strides to drive home the table topics. Maybe the topic as well on change of guard, changing forward, moving forward, and so award ceremony, great job by our area director. Please, she deserves an applause. The reward for hard work is
More work.
so very well done to our team of experts, ably led by Mr. Immediate Vice President. Please, it deserves. I told your guy, I think we went overboard because I ran through the agenda and I looked at the time and I said, use my time. The time, TIME, this is my everything. Have I lost the those matters I get as you said, I have learned so much how to let's also learn to cautious as we use time. Change of guard, you see, as Toastmaster Blessing Oyedu. If you check that change of guard, you will see her face. She was what period? President? Toastmaster Blessing Oyedu. Who has that change of guard?
I think
Blessing, past
15,
president.
16.
15, 16.
Yeah.
Wow. So you can imagine. So the words she said during my change of guard, I will never ever forget. Toastmaster Francis. No one, I repeat, no one serves Seaside and remains the same. So I repeat the same word to our new set of textbooks. No one serves our great club and remains the same. You will see the changes. No one will tell you. It will tax you. But you will be fine in the end.
Gonna
And
be
if you are
worth
not
it.
fine, not the end. So keep on going. So for the meeting duration, we went overboard. No need to belabor us with that. So we can do better in terms of time. It's been an amazing meeting. So I wish a new set of experts, a wonderful Toastmasters here. And my job is done. Thank you, Toastmaster Tosin, for your role. Like, let me tell you, it's perfect. So thank you once again. I hereby hand you back on top of the meeting. So the Toastmaster of the Toastmaster Immediate Past Area Director, Binabo.
Thank you very much, Rachel, and I will not keep us here much longer. And also use this opportunity to thank Seaside because so thank you very much, Seaside. And I will now hand over to the president, Dave Barrio.
Thank you very much. This matter of the immediate past area director of Seaside. It has been a great meeting. I'm sure you are going to have to improve. And I'm sure we want to get ourselves.
Yeah.
Yes, today.
When I came out earlier, I did not acknowledge our government. So governors, welcome. Again. Well, I don't. So we had fantastic one from those masters today, and she joined those masters last month, and this is a last 2 months. Our first video was last month, and this is a few. I'm very
That's impressive.
Those masters speaking. So we took a course which you told us that this is who you feel is the best speaker of the. And this person, when I said I'm sorry, when I came to first meeting I went second meeting I saw him speaking. Then the day I was going to speak, thank God, for a title. This is where I'm supposed to put your name. We can take afterwards.
Yeah, it's the good.
Let me first working with topic. It seems like everybody who to give topic to we have prepared.
Yeah,
Take topic matter. Question.
no, I did not.
And who you wanted to be the best of Toastmaster and the will
I'll come and collect it.
The best evaluation, that was very close. We needed a tiebreaker. Wow. That's Toastmaster to qualify.
I love my taste.
I saw Toastmaster Marvel online. I don't know if you
Yeah.
welcome to Master. Now,
She's
I
now.
think it is, now we have the marriage between the
She's not alive.
with 6
Why
areas.
don't you take a picture with the best
We have
evaluator?
to figure out. I welcome them. Let us know that this time will always be where we are right now. I want to let you know that Toastmaster, our own Toastmaster Ajani Ibrahim
Hey.
is the area 17 director. Victoria Toastmaster, so I'm going to Toastmaster, tell them I am here. And I let you know that Toastmaster, Ajani Ibrahim is Toastmaster, is the same area director. And Toastmaster is Toastmaster. Thank you very much. We are taking Manania joining us. Immediate part of the director for joining us. I can see Toastmaster Ayuba Theodore, immediate part of President Nazi for Toastmasters. Thank you so much. We had one witness transition today.
There's TM Igolo too.
And Toastmaster Igolo. Thank you very much. Our part with that, thank you very much for your service. Toastmaster is the money. And thank you very much for continue to give everybody so that we can stand on. So our new team, the work begins and we begin together. Let's remember present here. Your present here is the commitment to grow, not just for yourself, but for the entire yourself. So please, let's keep doing switches, let's keep going, and let's keep having that unforgettable ceremony. Thank you very much. And let's invite you to the first market here again. Thank you. These are our guests. Master, what is our cake? Change of back to you now.
Okay, pictures.
So the meeting is officially over. I think I'm sorry.
Why is it microphones?
The meeting is officially over. I don't know.
All right. Yeah, TM Kabir. You can take it from here and talk to the people online. Bye bye, TM Igolo. And Kabira is still there.
You can stay.
Madam Area Director. Mr. Area Director, please.
She better get used to it. If you want to lose,
CM Ibele, good evening, good to see you. Okay, Tim Ahmed,
Okay.
kindly help us to address the people online.
Okay, thank you. So please, apologies for that. I had a bit of a connected page. So I want to take this time to thank our meeting today. Apologies, we did not start as early as we had said we would. It is something that we are always actively trying to improve upon. And please do take time to fill in the form we had submitted so that we can be able to reach out to you to keep you abreast on all the activities Seaside Toastmasters are doing and what we are up to. So again, I would like to thank each and every one of us on that joined online, which was
Who is sitting? The area directors? Eh? Dear Francis, who are the No, I think the area directors should sit or everybody should stand. The area directors. And the other is
Yeah, so on both sides, they're chairs.
I think the Gabla current president. Let me bring too much here. Gabla current president.
These are correct service
Produce, have one seat. Yeah, and some of the females come here.
Yeah.
Okay, she sounds like.
Please be careful with the laptop. Please tell her.
Somebody can sit here.
Madam Gabula, you can sit here. Come here.
So who is sitting here?
No, I think you should sit at the president also. Here, please. Here.
Okay, so
The cake belongs to both.
Yeah.
take out your please.
No, you have to sit there.
Jesus Christ. My phone is wrong. This chair is strong. So you what's down? A short video too.
So at the count of three, we say, just this side change of guard. This side change of guard. So at the count of three, to get ready, Mr. Photographer. 1, 2, 3, go! Yeah.
Start again.
So we should go again.
Yeah.
So at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Pictures there. Look at the picture.
Yeah, we had that.
Say cheese. Congratulations.
You change your style.
Thank you. Thank you.
I do think.
Well done, Team Kabir. Fantastic tip topics. And congratulations on your induction. Site
Thank you,
attacks.
thank you very much.
Well done.
Please, our new members, please can we come to this side? Our guest, if you are attending the meeting for the first time, please, can you come to this side?
Yeah, I'll bet that.
Toastmaster Maya, electable. Well done, congratulations. In my own mouth and hands, I'm struggling with the pain. Congratulations, honestly. The feedback for president. We're speaking back to back. No, that's the only way, right? And you can't sustain it. So just try going out to other clubs. Maybe. Yes, try and be going out to other clubs. Mostly our parents' club, Eagles. But those ones, they have the large number. They can have like 60 or 80 people physically in attendance. Yeah, because a lot of people try to engage in that. By use better power, the president and get it slot. So try Eagles, try total energy.
Fine.
Basically.
No.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Look at
She's our new member.
I was a guest before. I didn't even know. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And there's also another club I would like to recommend. That one is the Port Harcourt, back then.
The online.
Yeah, back then, that one is a very excellent club.
I've never seen